What's happening, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I kind of have a little bit of a different reading, today. I'm trying to make it a little bit different than what you guys have been having to stare at. I thought this might be kind of cool. I have a two-pile reading, and it is going to be about what exciting thing is going to happen this weekend. So that's kind of something different instead of just the plain Jane kind of, negative stuff. I want to do a positive type reading. So let me get started. Hold on just a minute, please. Okay, I'm ready. So we're going to start with pile one. And the energy of your reading, pile one, is going to be Nine of Wands in reverse. Let's see if I can get that in there. So, disloyalty and stubbornness is what the energy of your reading is going to be, which is not a great start to a reading, but hopefully it gets better because this is supposed to be what good things happen this weekend for you. Your next card is Nurture. The Nurture card reminds you to tend the garden. Relationships must be nourished in order to thrive. Count the abundant blessings of the relationship you have. Find ways to let other people know that, sorry, my eyes itching, that you care for them and appreciate them. Good relationships can be taken to new levels of happiness, and faltering relationships can be revived with loving care and attention. Equally, be sure to tend to your relationship with yourself. Nurture your soul by giving yourself the grace to be who you are and love yourself for it. Take a few moments every day to connect with the divine. Pull a card from this deck, meditate for 5 minutes, and simply have an attitude of gratitude. Nurture your mind by engaging in activities that stimulate and engage. Use your creativity in some way every day. Everyone has the ability to be creative, whether you paint, write, cook, sew, sing, or dance. Live. Take care of your body by maintaining your good health or by making it healthy. Relax in a bubble bath, enjoy a good cup of tea, or just a long walk. Connecting with nature will soothe and nourish all aspects of yourself. Remember that nurturing yourself also raises your vibration and sends a signal of love into the universe. If you desire it, that signal will be a beacon that will bring a new and loving relationship to you. In the traditional tarot, this is the Empress card, so that's great. And you have Blossom. Yeah. Matters of the heart are much like a flower in the bud stage. The relationship is in a stage of potential. It requires loving care and attention to help it grow and develop and bloom. The people involved in the relationship must be willing to trust and open themselves to each other. With the proper amount of nurturing, the relationship will blossom and bring beauty to the lives of those involved. It's time for you to nurture the potential of your relationships. New life and love are waiting for you. You have only to reach out and take hold. Seize the energies of renewal that surround you now and allow yourself to blossom like a beautiful flower. Awaken to the possibilities regarding desires of the heart. A blossom follows the sun because its warmth and light nurture the flower and infuse with energy. The sun even provides some of the nurturing need by the blossom. What is the sun in your own life? What nurtures you and helps you thrive? Do your relationships provide what you need? If not, it may be time to transform your life and grow in a new direction. You are in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. Stretch yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible and know, in fact, that all things are possible if you will only follow your sun. In the traditional tarot, this is the Judgment card. I asked Spirit to please tell me what signs are being represented here today. And you received Leo. Expression, creative, loving, playful, warm, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, if I could say it, vital, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. So Leo is represented in this reading today. And let's see what else. I have complexity. And let's see what if it tells me which signs. Oh, yes, it does. It's Virgo and Scorpio. So puzzles, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. So we have Virgo and Scorpio. King of the Ocean, Order is your next card. Whoop. The King of the Ocean is a symbol of order. So if chaos has ruled recently, know that order and balance will soon be restored. If any boundaries have been crossed, you will be able to reassert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes. At home, you'll soon be getting more organized, and at work, good leadership and management will align. As a person, the king is the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or father figure. Advice: it's time to get your work, finances, or home in order and take control to protect your assets. You have the power to do so. We have a moment's regret, idealizing the past, fearing you have made a mistake. We get this card a lot. Dang it. I'm having very good luck, am I? Let me try it over here. Move that up a little bit. There we go. Second guessing your decisions, berating yourself for the choices you've made, feeling regretful and missing what was. Living in the past, a focus on what is going wrong or what could still go wrong. Trying not to do that, definitely. Try and, think positive and not worry about the past. You need to put that in the past. That's the reason why it is in the past. And you need to be more positive about what's coming towards you. Use your time well. Make every moment count. Someone could be wasting your time by asking questions they have no interest in answering. People not listening are repeatedly asking for assistance, but not heeding advice. Someone wishes to take up a great deal of your time in order to feel more important, listened to, and cared about. Set your boundaries. The Bride of the Waters represents Cancer, obviously. Let's see here. As guardian of the waterways of the world, the Bride of the Waters represents not only a guide through all of the world where waters flow, but also to the deep springs of knowledge and emotion from which comes so much of the inspiration and wisdom tapped into by the shaman. She opens the treasure of our creative energies, helping us to access the fountains of creativity that irrigate our lives. There is a sense of great good fortune and spiritual wealth about this card. Being enough is your next card. The innermost heart says You are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. So make sure that you are focusing on that. You are enough. Because you are. We all are. A message from the universe. You might not know now, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now, feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now, mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now, mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now, feel it always, the universe. Make sure that you are drenching yourself with love first and then projecting that out to others. People think that's selfish, but it's far from selfish. We have to love ourselves. We need to spend more time loving ourselves instead of worrying about everyone else around us. That is very, very important. Self-love is very important. If we have self-love, then we will not, everybody else will receive love from us also. I'm not talking about arrogance and having a big ego and thinking that you're the shit. I'm talking about actually loving yourself. And then the outcome of your reading is going to be the Five of Cups in reverse. Obsessing about the past, self-pity, repressing grief. So, spend this weekend trying not to do that. Try not to have self-pity. Try not to think about the past. Think about the present moment. And try and move on from all that. We all have had difficult pasts. We've all been there. We've all been stuck in that position. I know I have been for too long now. It's probably towards me, that card. But it is really important for us to move on because we all have much more living to do and much more to give to the world than being stuck like that. So I hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday. Yay, tomorrow's Friday. I'm so looking forward to it. My daughter and I are going to go float the river on Saturday, so I'm super excited. I'm sending much love, positive vibes, and healing to everyone. Peace. Okay, moving on to pile 2. It's your turn. So let's see what you have to look forward to this weekend. The energy of your reading is going to be Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is smart and quick to learn and easily bored. Once he understands something, he gets really good at using that knowledge to get what he wants, even if it is simply to amuse himself, sometimes at the expense of others. He is like all pages, immature and sees things in black and white, which can be frustrating to those around him. He is clever, insightful, and discerning, but can also be gossipy and judgmental. Your advice is to recognize your own intelligence, but also admit that you don't know what you don't know. Reserve judgment and foster curiosity. We all know people like that, for sure. And we all can be like that, too. So we shouldn't, judge anybody else. Your next card is Balance. Balance is important in all aspects of life, but it is especially important in relationships, both with others and with ourselves. This card suggests that you examine your relationships to see if they are truly in balance. A healthy relationship should include time to be together as well as time to be apart. Take some time in peaceful solitude to renew your acquaintance with yourself. Acknowledge what you bring to the relationship and what your partner brings to the relationship. Ensure that you both play an equal role and that no person dominates. Compromise is required in order for a relationship to be harmonious. Be willing to give and receive by finding the middle ground. You'll help to ensure that your needs and the needs of your partner are met. Compromise also includes accepting that people are individuals with different personalities and ways of looking at the world. Embrace your differences, rejoice in your similarities. If you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through issues honestly and with love, confident that your differences can be resolved. This is an excellent time to help heal discordant relationships by bringing them into better balance. If you are seeking a romantic relationship, balancing aspects of your own life will open the way to new love. Also making sure that your relationships with family and friends are in balance will set the tone for the new romance that is on its way to you. In the traditional tarot, this is the Temperance card. You receive Just Breathe. So much time and effort can be expended in maintaining current relationships or in creating new ones that it's easy to forget to just stop and breathe once in a while. This life is not about connecting with other people. The most important connections you can have are with the divine and with your higher self. This is a good time to take a break from your personal relationships and reconnect with your spiritual self. Set aside a few minutes every day to sit quietly and just be. In addition to caring for your spiritual self, look after your physical body. Get plenty of sleep, eat healthy foods, and exercise. Treat yourself to a movie or take a walk in nature. Step away from any cares around matters of the heart and just breathe. By taking time for yourself, you'll recharge your emotional batteries and have more energy to invest in your relationships. The next two cards are going to symbolize what signs are involved in your reading today. I asked the Spirit to please tell me which signs. And you have Cancer, filling, sympathetic, comforting, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, family-oriented. And it's Cancer season. Yay for Cancers. I'm a Cancer. So happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. The next card I pulled is the 12th house, surrender, and it is a sign of Pisces. Subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, praying, and guilt. Four of Swords, recovery. So you're recovering from something. So maybe this weekend you're going to spend time recovering. Now is a time for a break, which may be your choice or imposed upon you. As you take time away from work, a relationship, or a stressful commitment, this quiet time is necessary and an opportunity to look after yourself, rest, and enjoy the gentler pace of life. The 4 also shows that some plans go on hold. Advice: accept that this is how things need to be for just now. You will make progress when the time is right. So just have patience in whatever you're wanting. You have the right way, learning to create what you desire. Wanting to get through to the other side of a situation, a desire to walk through a gateway or a life transition to become an insider rather than remaining on the outside, wanting to have an impact, to be included, to be part of the activities, and have an influence on the world, a willingness to learn step by step. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. Harsh self-judgment for a mistake or an error made. Unmet personal expectations causing sadness. A reminder to detach from clarity and follow your personal internal guidance system, which has some very practical solutions. The colors of the winds. The subtidal power of the air brings messages from far off places. It can have a profound effect upon humankind, both for good and ill, because as with all the elements, it is untamed and wild. It may blow the journeyer into strange places and take him or her by routes, other than those usually followed. Trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until the clear path is shown. So have trust in everything that's you're wanting, everything that's in your life, and everything that will be in your life. Your message from the universe, they choose you. You might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit, but there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. Hugs the universe. I love that card. That's awesome. And then pile 2, the outcome of your reading is going to be the 3 of coins in reverse. No, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, it is not in reverse, it's the upright. So the outcome is the 3 of coins upright. Working as a team can be so satisfying, and everyone brings their best. Unique skills to the table and checks their egos at the door. People have different abilities, so by letting dreamers dream, planners plan, and makers make, great things can be achieved. This could also represent a situation where you are using various skills of your own to do something wonderful, whether solo or in a team. Multiplied talents are required to pull this off. Advice: remember that everyone is on the same team, working toward the same goal. Bring your best self to the project and help smooth teamwork. Okay, pile 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. I am going to do a video later today. It's going to be black magic versus white magic. I want to make sure I kind of inform people on the differences in that, because people assume that all witches are bad and that we all cast all these spells on people to harm them, and I just want to clarify that stuff too. So I researched, of course, like I always do, and I have a nice little long written up script, I guess I'll call it, for me to share with you. So that will be my video later this afternoon. I am going to go ahead and upload this one. I'm going to go actually work in my yard today. I've finished the chairs I've been working on for Pizza Hut, and they turned out awesome. I'm really pleased with them. So I'm going to actually take the day off and do kind of my stuff around here. I hope that everybody else has, you guys all have a great day. Get out and enjoy the beautiful weather, because it's gorgeous. At least where I live, it is. I'm sending much love, positive vibes, and healing to everyone. I'm praying for everyone that has gotten the coronavirus. It's really bad in Wyoming right now where I live, so it's pretty scary. Just make sure that you're washing your hands. You're kind of, doing the 6 feet distancing from each other, and, just think positive and keep praying, and, and help the people in need, and don't be afraid if somebody has it to help them. We need to do that. We need to share our love, and we're just going to have to kind of buck up and do that. So don't be, scared, and don't be selfish, please, because people need your help right now, and it's really important that we do that. I love you all. Many kisses and peace. Take care. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. I'm almost to 80, which is awesome. I'm getting there. I would like to hit 100 by the end of next week if that's possible, but I would just love you all. Thank you so much.